Learn a fun new JavaScript feature. Let's learn about destructuring assignment. So suppose I have an object, const meals. Let's do let meals. Let meals equal breakfast, cereal, lunch, salad. And I want to save breakfast and lunch to separate variables. I could say let breakfast equal meals dot breakfast. But that's how the beasts of the field would do it. What if we could do something cool like this? Let breakfast inside brackets equal meals. Or heck, what if we could even go that far, break them each into separate variables? Does that seem like a thing? It is an ES6. So you can destructure an object into its pieces using curly braces in the middle of an assignment like that. So this comes up more than you might expect. And here's one really cool place you can do this. Let's look at note list. Here are our props. Now the only place, let's see, we use props.notes and props.setCurrentNote. What if we did this? What if we try to do destructuring right in the argument list and say note, comma, set current note? My hope is it would then create local variables called note and set current note. Notes, excuse me. It's called notes. So then I don't have to say props.notes or props.setCurrentNote. I can just say notes and set current note. So I just destructure them out of my props. It's the same as if I had said const notes equals props.notes, which if you're going to use this over and over in your JSX, you want to do because it gets really tiresome typing all that out. But if you're tempted to do this, you can just use destructuring to do it right in your argument list. And they still show up, so it must actually work. So that's exciting. I'll do that down in note too. What do I use here? I use set current note and I use note. So same thing. Current, just one note, right? Not notes. And set current note. So instead of props dot, all these things, we just call local variables. Note form, I use current note. So I could just destructure that here in the list. Kind of a nice little side effect of that is now our argument list shows us which props this component needs and expects. So you can just kind of tell by looking at a glance which props it expects. Hopefully I haven't broken anything. Oh, it looks like it all still works. Very good. Questions about that? I just like to start using the shorter syntax, so it requires a little bit of explanation. Use destructuring assignment on props. Just refactoring, didn't change the behavior, just changed the code.